tell if he's frozen or not.
Exactly. That's the problem I have. All right, I think we're all here, though, right? Or everybody except Raymond. He'll trickle in as you do. All right, I'm going to fire this thing up.
Maybe that'll fix it.
But we all still can't see Reese.
Yeah.
I can see. Oh, come back, Reese.
There
There he is.
There he is. Hi, Reese.
Did none of you see me this entire time?
Damn it.
No.
I could see you.
Have you been talking to
I
us
bet,
this entire
I
time?
bet we missed some real singers.
Some real singers. Alas.
I hate being married.
Hello, everyone. Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and role-playing tabletop aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live stream, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. I'm joined, as always, by my excellent friends. Chris, playing the noir detective, human, inquisitive, rogue Mannix.
Hello.
Heather, playing the wickedly silent but deadly half-drow assassin rogue Kaless.
I want to go ahead and apologize to everyone for possibly getting us killed.
Rochelle, playing the popular and charismatic Triton Bard of Whispers Gillian.
I also want to apologize to everyone by possibly getting us killed by trusting
That's right.
the lady.
Trusting an old lady, yeah.
Raymond,
bothering
playing
for an
naive but
insight
lovable
check.
turtle battle master fighter George, has disappeared into the ether for the moment. And Reese, playing the undead-hating, animal-loving, hill dwarf druid of the moon Theron. Reese, what would you like to apologize for?
I love being married.
That's a good follow-up. We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday evening. Catch up on previous episodes on my YouTube page, as well as read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com. Watch my behind-the-scenes No Players Allowed live series, Crafting Annihilation, on Thursday mornings. If you'd like to support the channel, check out patreon.com/roguewatson. Shoutouts to Platinum patrons, Andrew, Brian, Richard, and Joe. And gold patrons, RPG Papercrafts, Charming Grenade, Pretty Boy and Yuma, Marcos, David, Vicente, Gilberto, Sean, a.k.a. Cert2B, and Adam. Thank you all for your support. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net, and for streaming, I use Open Broadcaster software with Streamlabs, and we are back to using Roll20 for video sharing because Discord is still borked at the moment. But thankfully, we can all...
Who is this?
What is
I don't
going
like
on?
this.
The part of...
I don't like this at all.
Who is this?
The part of George will also be played by Chris tonight.
Perception.
God damn it.
Yes, Raymond, my mustache is gone. Move on.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm not a different person.
What have you done?
Where's our Chris?
Where that disease is.
You're a doppelganger.
Mm-hmm.
Previously on Tomb of Annihilation, Mannix and George had been captured by Terrafolk and had been brought to their
Hellfire and
nest
brimstone
high up on
upon
the cliffs
everybody.
of Mbala. George reacted by
On
attacking
purpose.
his captor and on purpose. George reacted by attacking his captor and trying to set fire to a nest in pitch black darkness, resulting in a quick pummeling from its owners. George was revived by Mannix, but the pair were effectively trapped. Theron, still in giant spider form, opted to take Kaless and use his spider climbing to walk across the sheer face of the plateau, following their friends. They stealthily made it to the entrance of the cave. Meanwhile, Gillian, along with the Tabaxi siblings and Annette, continued to the peak of Mbala and met its sole resident, an old woman named Nanny Pu'pu. She claimed to be the village shaman, but they were decimated when the Terrafolk arrived. She offered to heal the injured Annette and pointed Gillian to the southern side of the plateau, where Gillian found a small chute leading down to the back of the Terrafolk nest. Gillian, you can have a point of inspiration for respectfully dealing with the old woman and finding the back entrance.
Hint, hint.
And playing right into the DM's hands.
I did a good job.
That's right.
I did good, guys. Her name is Nanny Pu'pu or whatever. Like, that's... How
What's
do you
not
not
to
trust
try?
that?
Yeah, exactly.
How
Like,
disarming.
who would name a bad guy Nanny Pu'pu?
Your husband, apparently.
Yeah.
I did
He
not
also
write
let our
this
child
part.
name the toad Frostina, so, I mean... I
All
can't
three
say I'm
parties-
too surprised.
All three parties made it to the same place at the same time, but Theron stumbled on his stealth check, and the Terrafolk noticed the giant spider half-drow combo sneaking into their cave. What followed was a massive battle as the entire nest of half a dozen Terrafolk erupted in fury. The party were able to quickly down the injured captors, but more were coming in from the ledge outside. Theron, having lost his spider form, morphed into bear form to hold back the tide. Theron, you can have a point of inspiration for that heroic deed. He was nearly killed in the process, however, as the Pteranodon humans carved through both his bear
It was worth it.
and his supple dwarf body. Kales pulled him back to safety, and Kales, you can have a point of inspiration, while the rest dealt with the Terrafolk inside the cave. Gillian would fall, but gradually the tide began to turn, and the party was victorious, though badly broken and bleeding. The captured party members recalled that these were not the only Terrafolk in the area, and that more would return come nightfall. The Tabaxi lowered a rope down the chute, and the party scrambled back up to the summit. At the top, they were able to find a stunning vista of the surrounding jungle, noting the River Toth to the west and the Ziggurat of Oralunga, the Eldani Basin swamps to the southeast with a strange floating rock on the other side, and an even stranger shipwreck in the top of the trees to the south. Hoping to get some much-needed healing of their own, Gillian introduced everyone to Nanny Pu'pu, who was a bit surprised to see everyone so soon. Mannix heard some strange sounds coming from inside the hut, however, and Kales sneaked around to take a look inside. Whatever she saw caused her to quietly exit the hut, unsheath her blade, and stab the old woman in the back.
Because that's what heroes do.
That's what heroes do.
We've given that up a long time ago.
That is where
Again,
we find
I'm
ourselves.
going to go ahead and apologize.
Can I say that the recap has actually terrified me a little bit more because Eric gave out a lot of inspiration, and that means
I know. That was like a lot of pity inspiration.
Maybe I just felt bad because you all got your asses
pity
kicked
inspiration
so badly.
Or he's about to just TPK us all, and we're all just gonna like rage quit.
That's definitely not my goal.
Webcams off, everybody.
All right, so I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Wait, I get my surprise round, right?
You do get your surprise round, yes, and I know that gives you a bunch.
It does minimal damage.
I know that does give you some like bonuses and things.
Oh, it gives me all kinds of badass bonuses.
So who I got inspiration as I keep
If
track.
anybody was going to act first, the assassin is the person to do it.
Oh, good. I rolled a high initiative.
Yeah, with your 1 HP.
Oh, God.
Boy, those are some pretty high numbers, though.
I just wanted to rest after this.
Yep.
I don't care if she murdered an entire village. I just wanted to rest.
Ooh, I rolled. Wow, you guys actually did roll pretty good for initiative.
I don't care if she murdered our friend. I just wanted to sleep.
Have we considered running away?
I mean,
it's on the table.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Annette's in the house.
Well,
I mean, hey, she was your pet, so.
It's like acceptable losses. Remember, you don't have to run away from the threat. You just have to run away faster than your friends.
Yeah.
I'm a dwarf. You all run faster than me.
Little dwarf legs. He's got little dwarf legs. Outrun him. Let's go, guys.
Look at these initiative rolls. These are fucking out of sight.
Yeah.
Gillian's still so shocked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really pressing the old lady.
She's just like, what is happening? All right, so
my Nana.
surprise round is just Kales because everybody else was just talking to this old lady, and Kales came up and got a single attack off.
Now, why is Kales 21.5?
Because I have a higher dex than you.
Yes.
I didn't realize that was the rule.
Yep.
It's always been the rule since
tiebreaker.
time memoriam.
There's a setting I thought I switched, but maybe I didn't do it right. That if you actually, when you roll initiative, it puts your dex modifier as a decimal, which I could actually turn that on. 'Cause it would be handy, but so far it's not that big of a deal. Just go in and check any of the, which most of you just got one different from each other. All right, so Kales, you get your opening strike, and then we will go up to Theron and start the initiative order in proper.
All right. So, I need to open my 5e tools here, because very rarely do I actually get to do this.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Getting all fancy all of a sudden.
If you give me access to Heather's sheet, I will put it in her sheet.
What does she need?
Every single time. Assassinate?
It's the assassinate. Yeah, I tried to put it in myself. And it
that reminds
work.
me. I did add, Gillian, if you check your sheet, I actually added Psychic Blades as an attack you can click on. And not only when you click on it, it also deducts your Bardic Inspiration every time you do it.
Oh, thank you. I didn't realize that wasn't there before. Like it was there, it just wasn't. It just wasn't an attack.
It wasn't
I guess,
an attack,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
And I tried to go in and think about who else had a thing, and I should have realized that Assassinate was...
Okay.
I also have my other ability that lets me do the 2 attacks, but that's easy. I can remember that.
Oh,
the crossbow feat,
Oh, that's
whatever.
right, yeah. You need to add those feats in there.
The main thing I forget about assassinate is whether or not I get advantage, and that's.
I think you get advantage because she's surprised. But
Yeah,
that's totally
why
different from the assassinate thing, I think.
Ass in the compendium.
You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. So she hasn't taken a turn, so I would still get... That's the part that I never remember. All the rest of it I remember. It's just the stupid advantage rule.
Right.
Yes,
all right, here we go.
If you hit...
It's a critical hit.
It's a critical hit. It's an auto crit.
Yeah. And the best part is, even with initiative, I'll get to go before her again, so assassinate will go off again. Because she still won't have gone in combat. Just so you know.
That's true, I think?
It just says you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat
yet. That would be
yet.
true. The other part would not be true. You only get the auto crit if you hit him right now during the surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, surprise. Gotcha.
Yeah, but I'll still get the advantage, which is what I'm really after.
Yeah. Which means you also get your sneak attack here, and then...
If a 16 doesn't hit her, I am going to use my inspiration.
I would recommend using inspiration.
Oh,
all right.
Boy.
I feel very sad right now.
Oh, boy.
I just tipped my hand a bit with that one.
Yikes.
Do I try to turn my advantage up? No, because I still get the advantage.
Well, it's just one more roll, right?
Right, yeah, so toggle it off. Just do another d20 roll.
Okay. 26.
There we go.
That's an attack.
How about that?
You almost naturally critted with that one.
I know.
That is a good use of inspiration.
All right. So here is the first set of rolls, and then I'll roll them again separately. Because according to Chris Perkins, the sneak attack does get to roll for crit as well, too.
Boy, that's nasty.
It's on his Twitter. All right.
On his Twitter.
Oh, shit, it didn't roll my sneak attack. Damn it. All right. All right, so that's just the rapier. Hang on, let me add the sneak attack for that one.
That's nice.
It's good damage.
It's another 1d8.
All right, so... Well, I'm rolling the sneak attack.
Oh, sneak attack, yeah. So you're going to do all those
Yeah,
and
so
then...
Yeah, and then I'm going to do it all again.
Merciful heavens. Oh, my!
All right.
Oh,
so...
All right. So far, so good.
And
then...
then...
Roll the whole damage.
So I have to roll the damage and the sneak attack again. 1d8.
This is without, I believe this is without modifiers. It's just the straight 1d8 plus 2d6, right?
Yeah.
On a crit?
Yep.
Oh, 1d.
Yep.
8. 2d6. So,
Wow.
21 plus 15, so 36.
36 with one stab. I don't know that we've ever done better than that, to be honest.
That's a pretty good stab. I'll give you that. Kaless, you jam your blade in the old woman's body, and you see her body start to shift and contort into a more monstrous form that looks more like a walking corpse. But your blade does strike too, and she shrieks in pain. And I actually get to use a multi-sided token. She now looks like this.
Oh.
It's a hag. It's a hag.
She's foul wretches! I shall finish what the terror folk started! You did how much damage? 36?
36.
Alright, that is a good chunk of damage.
Anymore.
Not massive damage, though.
Is it massive? Ah!
But she
Just a
definitely
poo-poo.
like stumbles a bit in terror and her eyes wide.
You're nobody's Nana.
Good lord, that was some damage. All right, let's go.
That was good.
Do I get my offhand on a surprise attack?
Yes.
I think you get a
So
turn,
you can
right?
still use it as a bonus action, yeah.
Okay.
That will hit.
All right, so her AC is either a 17 or an 18.
Jeez.
Terrifyingly.
Damage was slightly less impressive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so you plunge it in, and her form melts away, and we go with Theron now.
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pretty hurt. I'm backing up and healing.
You got spells. Yeah, I do have some healing potions on me too.
This is
But
what she looks
Yeah.
like now.
Yeah, I gotta
Ooh.
burn one of my precious spell slots.
hoarding your spell slots.
Is she holding a heart in her hand?
It's an artist rendition, but yes, I think so. Various. That's like a bucket of entrails. As
Well, on your
No,
other
it's her
hand,
actual
heart.
hand.
Down. Oh yeah, that's a heart.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, heart in the other hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Kalima. Theron is healing. Heal thyself, Druid. So wounded.
It's a really good and a really bad heal.
18. Yeah, that's okay.
I'll take it.
Damn it, I played the wrong music again.
Break time.
All right.
Groovy witch.
Let's all smoke the nice peace pipe, everyone. No more violence. That was that. Yeah, it's Cure Wounds action. Celeste, it's you again.
It is me again. And I get my advantage again.
She's still not gone yet. Yep. Got the jump on her.
26.
That will hit.
Oh, shit. I forgot to turn the sneak attack on again, so.
Might be able to turn it on before you hit the damage. No, it's not.
No.
There's
Roll
2d6.
2d6. Yeah, hang on.
Wow! Max damage.
21 more points of damage.
21.
Jesus Christ.
Holy crap.
And then for my offhand, let me turn off the advantage.
Damage is ridiculous.
18
18 will hit again.
for 3 more.
She just gets like 4 stabs in the back before she even knows what's going on.
Just George.
Come on, George.
George yells, "It's an ugly old woman."
Add it to my list of hated foes.
My other
Don't forget
mortal
your
enemy.
sneak attack, George.
No fear.
Don't forget your sneak attack, George.
Oh.
It's terrible.
It does hit for
Really kinda.
5.
God, how much damage have we already done to her?
A bunch.
Significant.
For...
No fear.
That's weird. Your regular attack did more damage than your sneak attack one.
Yep.
Just the way the numbers went out. Yeah,
That was
you've
all
done
ones in
a
that first
ton
one.
of damage to her. My god. Alright,
Let me
now
shift
I
a
feel,
little bit.
feel less worried.
I don't, because when you say that, something worse is coming.
Now I don't feel any compunction about throwing another dinosaur or zombie T-Rex at you.
He wouldn't dare.
On her turn, the hag cries out, "My
Gurgling
sweet
blood.
child! Lanny needs your assistance! These bad people wish to do us harm!" The
Uh-oh.
ground shakes
Oh.
beneath your feet as a large human bursts out of the ground. No, Nanny! It appears to be covered in scars with mismatched pieces of flesh that appear just sewn together.
George says, "Consume me, and we will be stronger." please?
Flesh Golem. It's pleasant.
Good try. Good try.
Looks like that.
Ah,
Frankenstein monster.
that's fun.
How does Mannix react to a flesh golem appearing before his feet?
I don't like it.
Wow. And I actually rolled initiative right after Nanny Pu'pu. Although I think
no.
the Tabaxi are going to be able to go before.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they got a higher dexterity. So we're going to let them go 17.5. One of them will run up to Nanny here. Actually, they'll just both run up to Nanny and attack her.
Actually, can I wave them away and tell them to go get the golem?
Sure.
I got Nanny.
Okay.
Nanny's fine.
All right.
Nanny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One of them are going to take an attack of opportunity from Nanny Pu'pu as they run by. And she scrapes them. Scrapes River for 9 damage. Ah! They will attack the golem. Both of those will hit.
So
And
the golem has low AC at least.
as they as the swords bite into the golem, it appears to just leave no wound behind. Like they both just kind of stare in awe as they stab at this thing's like, and it hits him, and just leaves like no visible wound.
Maybe do kill the witch first.
Yeah. Maybe Golem will turn to dust.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I never actually did an action with her, did I? I just did. That was her. Sorry, that was her bonus action to actually raise that guy. I never did her action. On her action, which I will take away the damage because she is going to turn invisible.
All right.
Oh, that little bitch.
She just kind of cackles and zips away from view. Which she's gonna disappear off your initiative tracker for now, but she is still there. All right, so
Who
she
has
did not
some,
do
like,
their.
flower to just
That's right.
throw in the air.
She did not do that damage. I took that away from the Tabaxi as they just run up, and now they naturally just go after the golem. All right, the golem's turn. Will turn.
If
March.
only I could turn into an animal, I could smell things instead of see them.
It'll march down here and take a swipe at you, Mannix.
Oh, no. That's gonna hit. Guys, Mannix just crumples in front of this fucking golem. Just straight down to the ground.
Gillian, it turns towards you.
Oh my god. We're all dying. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm down.
Wonderful.
Yay.
We're going so well.
Mannix, give me a death save, please.
You know, we
Alright.
might actually get to end early tonight, you guys. I mean,
Gillian, death save, please. Success. Theron, you just saw a golem come out of the ground and down two of your teammates. What do you do next?
I'm trying to still figure out what can track invisible passage.
What can track it?
Only, yeah, because I'm.
Oh,
It sounds like
I have this,
Oh.
but
oh. I think I would allow it.
it's only visible creatures.
Oh, what is it? Let's see. You actually see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. I wonder if there's probably another spell that's actually like see invisible, isn't there?
Yeah. All right. Well, instead of that, I'm going.
Yeah.
I mean, that's magically turns invisible, so you think he can detect her magic?
Yeah. Well, I can probably do something else. So instead of that,
looks like the forums are pretty hung up on the word visible in the detect magic spell.
Thank you. We're looking that one up.
Yeah.
I'm going to create a. Should be 3. A 30-foot cube of water and have it fall down. And see if, when it falls, if anything looks a little odd.
Okay. Where
Yeah,
I'm gonna have it fall, I guess, around everyone. Let's see. Yeah, starting. Let's see. I guess where George is, that'd be the top.
Okay.
And then where Celeste is, that would be the right side.
Okay. You deluge an area in water, and you definitely notice that the square, 2 squares to the left of George, has a humanoid shape out of it as the water parts around her. That was really clever.
Okay. I'm going to point at that and I'm going to yell to Celeste and George where her approximate location is.
Which was here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
A little pile of rubble right there.
That will be true until it's her turn again, obviously. So you can know that.
Yeah, but we
information
go before
now,
she
yeah.
does.
Yep.
Let's see.
That's true. 2 of you do
I
go
can't even
first.
make it that spot. Man. Yeah, that's all I can do right now.
All right, Celeste, you definitely spotted that happening. So you know the information. I would still impose disadvantage, however, because you still can't. That effect obviously went away after it cascaded down. So you pinpointed that location of her, but you still can't actually see her.
So, since I know what location she's in, I want to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
So, and that'll also get the golem as well too.
Object can't benefit from being invisible. Nice. Do they do get a dexterity saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
What was your save? That was the charisma, right?
Yes. What's the base AC for that?
It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma.
Okay. So 10.
Okay. So this is for Nanny Pu'pu.
Damn.
Makes
That
the
would've been
save.
nice.
Yeah. It was a good move. And this is for the golem. Does not.
Yeah.
So
He does not.
He lights up under the effects of the fairy fire.
Which grants any
Advantage?
attack roll. Any attack rolls have advantage. And then the effective creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
Yeah.
And then, so can I do an offhanded attack if I don't attack with my main action?
It's your bonus action at that point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your bonus. Yeah, you can use a bonus action to make an offhand attack, I believe.
All right. All right. So I had 15, 20, 25. Just go up right next to her. Since I know she's there, and if she moves, I mean, the water is going to help me see if she moves, so that should technically give me
It's
an
not.
attack of opportunity.
It just water just fell down. It's not like currently cascading.
No, but I mean the land's now muddy, so if she moves, I'm gonna see her move.
She cannot be tracked except by magical means. The water was magical.
So yeah, so
It's
then
only 10 gallons of water.
so then my logic still stands then. She'd be flopping through the water.
I think the water's like come and gone already.
Yes.
Mm.
You have disadvantage there, but
That's
14 does not hit anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
George. So same thing. There is a you spotted the water coming down and what looked like her form 2 squares to the left of you.
So what do I see right now? Like when Celeste also cast her fairy fire, do I see a flicker of anything?
No, because the fairy fire did not go off. Or the nanny made the save against it.
Well, all right. I guess I'll just tell you. How about if I run straight in that direction to grapple?
You can do that. I would give you disadvantage because you can't see what your target is.
Even in that split second with the water?
Right.
Okay.
Like,
What my other
the water
option-
gave you the general direction of where she is, but it did not give you like a flashing beacon of her either.
Okay. My other option, what would it take to try and charge the Flesh Golem and push it down the hole down here?
It
Would you
would.
allow something like that?
Yeah, I like that idea. I don't know if there's a kind of bull rush you can do, or if it's just. I mean, I know running up and grappling him, and then dragging him
I'm
over
10
to the well.
feet away.
I think.
Okay. What would it take to?
I think it would be like a you move up there, you grapple him, and then you move with him, and then drop him in the well if your grapple's successful.
Okay, so you'll let me grapple him and drag him if I'm successful.
If you're successful with it, yeah.
So I can either try grapple a woman at disadvantage.
Take the golem.
I mean,
drop him
it's
down a hole
dex.
so he's out of.
Take the woman.
What does George do? Conflict. He looks towards the empty space, thinking about it. He looks towards the Flesh Golem, makes an ugly face as he thinks he has to touch that thing. And he...
Grapple
that?
one of the other two.
What's that?
I have a health potion I can throw down Gillian's throat if you can grapple him and get him out of there.
He will... He's going to go with his confidence and his strength. 5, 10, 15. He's going to... Oh, Manix is on top of me. But
I think I can put myself behind you.
yeah, move your dead body. Kick it around.
Straddle
Actually, I
Manic.
can't.
I did it.
Yeah.
I will attempt to grapple the
Literally
Flesh Golem.
stands over Manix's dying
Over
body.
my dying buddy.
Over your dead body.
That is on brand.
It is on brand.
Alright. What will it
Alright.
take to grapple this monster?
Grappling. Oh shoot.
Does he have advantage because of the fairy fire?
What does Fairy Fire do?
It says
Attack rolls against the
rolls.
affected monster. This would be an attack.
I think I would allow that. Yeah, I think I would allow that. Grappling is use an attack action to make a special melee attack. You
Okay, it's an
make,
attack. So yeah.
You make an
So you get
athletics
advantage.
check contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics.
So you get advantage.
Here we
on the
go.
roll.
18.
Ooh, 18.
Pretty good.
Good thing.
Hey,
I imagine the Flesh Golem's hardy, but let's see.
Flesh Golem does seem pretty hardy. No touch.
Bad touch.
Goes to grab him. No!
Oh my
Oh.
Oh dear.
That was a
Alright.
good try.
Do you have
Yes.
multi attack? I think you use your
I
bonus
can use
action.
my- I mean, I can use my other hand to attack him.
Yeah. Okay. If you have multi attack, then I think you can grapple. Try to grapple twice, but.
Oh, no, I have 2-weapon fighting, so I don't have multi attack.
That was really good.
So can I hit him?
rolled really well. I rolled a freaking 19.
Yeah.
Can I use my other hand to hit him?
Yes.
All right.
You have
flanking
inspiration
bonus. No, you didn't give me one.
George, I'll give you inspiration right now because I like this idea a lot.
Do. All right. So one.
Can he reroll
regular
his grapple
roll.
then?
Yes, I will give it to you specifically for this move.
So just one regular roll.
Yeah. You beat a 23.
How
You still
can I
get
beat
your-
a 23?
Just roll
you?
18, 19, 20.
You got a +5. Yeah,
But it's just one roll, right?
just one roll.
It is.
All right, dice gods.
Oh!
I don't know what that means.
Wow!
All right.
Touchdown!
Wow. The odds
George?
were not in your favor there. I was not
No,
expecting you
you
actually.
needed it when you got it.
Oh god.
Wait, so does that work or no?
It works.
Yeah, you're attacking.
Yes,
I'm an attacker.
attackers win ties. You wrap your
I
arms
grab
around, you
that
feel him
flesh
jolt
golem.
and get it. "Urgh!" And you
This
feel like
is
you've
so
got a
gross. George,
It's
uses
real.
the rest
It's
of his
real
movement.
gross. It feels like just leathery pigskin, just the nastiest. The
Is it
smell.
grosser than? Is it grosser than terrafolk vomit? Because I've already experienced that.
Which one's worse?
George really needs a shower right now. I'll just say that.
Well, we all got drenched in the water.
George starts rubbing the
He's kind of
flesh.
been washed off.
He
That's
starts
true.
rubbing
Yeah.
the flesh golem. Take terrafolk vomit, flesh golem.
I'm sure
Alright.
he cares about the smell.
It's like that guy from Labyrinth. Yeah, from Labyrinth. Smell
Yeah.
bad. A bog of eternal stench. All right, George, you've got
So-
this flesh golem.
I'm going to drag him the rest of my 30 feet right
Okay.
here.
Why are you bringing him towards me?
I'm dropping him down the hole.
Do it on the other side.
Don't come near me.
It smells.
Can I let go of him in the hole?
Yes, you drag him bodily, squirming and squirming, and you drop them into the hole, and he falls for a little bit, and it looks just pitch dark back down there, and it sounds like he hits water as he flops down there, and then you hear no, oh no, and then George, it's hard for you to see, but you see the flesh golem like trying to like scrabble out of the well, but then you see like the blackness of the well just kind of almost envelop him, like the stuff on the bottom just seems to start wrapping itself around him, and you hear like a sizzling like sound of like burning flesh or like melting flesh.
Ooh.
Hey, George and Theron, get away from the hole.
I thought this was the hole we climbed out of.
Different hole, worse hole.
This is not the hole you climbed out of. In fact, this is the well that was in the middle of the.
I think that was like down here.
Yeah, you guys climbed out. Yeah,
Right.
way in the bottom, kind of off screen of the map.
Oh.
George's like, oh, my bad. I didn't mean to do that, flesh golem. Sorry. I meant to burn you alive in the hole I lit up, but alright.
All right.
George tries to put on a brave face and says, take that, Nanny Pu'pu.
You hear her say,
I
"No,
totally expect
no! Oh, my sweet boy, I'm so sorry."
Where does it sound like it's coming from?
I know, right? Tracker.
It's still coming from in front of me.
it.
So River and Mist are coming up to me to attack that square.
You fear this like movement beside you coalesce, and it strides over, and
Hey, River and Mist get to go first.
no, she's still on the tracker. Only I can see it though.
Mm.
It's a bad hole. It is a bad hole, Chad. And she
If
appears.
I hear her move, can I try to attack her?
No,
You said I heard her move.
you did hear her move, but you can't. She's invisible completely at this point.
Oh, come on.
George, she appears beside you and seems
disadvantage.
really pissed at you and tries to claw
shit.
at you.
At least she didn't try to push
Oh,
you in the hole.
I know. I thought you were gonna push me.
Yeah.
Oh, but she is all kinds of jacked up.
You missed.
I did miss. I missed real bad.
You missed.
All right. Yeah, the Tabaxi both run over here. Try to attack. Oof. That'll
Well,
hit.
this one guy gets advantage.
That's true.
Flanking.
We're flanking.
Yeah.
Why is she next to me now?
How did this happen?
Coming for you, Theron. It all, the
23
battle
hits
came to
anyway.
you.
All right. The Flesh Golem just screams loudly. Yeah. And you hear that burning, sizzling sound, and it appears he still can't quite get out of the well. Mannix, I need another death save from you.
You all hear from Menix's corpse. I'm still dying over here.
He's undead.
Okay.
Success.
I mean, thank God. Three is death. You guys realize that, right?
Mannix
I'm
has one
sitting at
fail.
one
If he
right
rolls
now.
a 1 on his death save, he dies.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a thing.
Because
Okay.
you
well,
get two.
That's,
You get,
that's,
if you roll
that's
a 1,
what the
it's worth
inspiration is for.
2
You've done it.
failures.
okay.
Gillian, death save from you as well.
I have to roll it again.
Yes, you have to roll it until somebody stabilizes you, or you stabilize yourself after 3 successes, or you die.
Oh, I see.
So many options.
I am very good at death.
Yeah.
You and Death,
slow
you
I
and
have
Death are
experience
just
now.
old friends. Hey, Death, how's it going? I'm still good. Theron.
Not today.
Not saying.
I don't have any more clever ideas with my spells at this range, so
Theron's perturbed.
time to do some bonking.
Bonker. Oh,
Well, I get
You have
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
there you go. That'll do it.
21 will hit.
Hey, that's really good damage.
For a bonking stick.
That's pretty good, yeah. Conk. She like spits up blood now. She's just like ah. She's like got numerous perforated holes in her backside, and yeah, you kind of crack her nose a bit. It's like no, you fool. Still up, however. Kaless.
Now I kind of want to grapple the hag to throw her in the well.
Do it.
But then I see like Mannix and Gillian's lifeless bodies, so I'll go over here.
Believe me.
I'm still dying.
Save Gillian first.
I'm gonna
rub salt
pat
in that
Mannix
wound.
down, looking for his health potions that he has on him.
Hey.
But if I happen to
Blew my
stumble across something else while I'm looking for the health potions, I'll take that too.
Just gonna pilfer his dying body.
What he got on you?
Yep. Can
Add
I
a
find his
grave
health
robber to
potions?
the list.
I can find his health potions easily, right?
Sure.
Depends on where Mannix put it, I guess.
Yeah.
Thanks. I hide the good stuff in the special place.
Okay, Kaless will just start cutting until she finds it.
It's not in his clothing.
Flip him over.
Oh. Time for the enema.
The
So
knife enema.
The knife enema.
can I with like both counted as my action and my bonus action just pour health potions down both of their throats at one time?
If you want to use your whole action doing that, I will allow it, yes.
Yes, I want to use the 2 health. You have 2,
Well,
right, Mannix?
I have 2. One of them's a greater. One of them's a regular. One of them's a greater.
All right, so I'll
Be
use his.
careful which one you use.
His dying body.
We're
It's
dying
left
here.
pocket is the bigger one.
And one of them is deadly poison.
Which the one that's poison will surprise you.
Collection says, I
And
know,
kill
as
me!
she shoves the poison down your throat.
I am proficient with the poisoner's kit, but I'll use his regular health potion and I'll use my regular health potion and dump them down their throats.
Here
Okay.
you are, precious babies.
like bottle feeding like baby
Yes.
seals or something.
Yes.
Down.
Suckle at mama death.
So you'll each
All right.
get 2d floor plus 2.
I will take it.
Will you?
Yeah.
I-
Hey, look at that.
I will need Constitution saving throws from you two.
Yeah. Yeah.
That dog barking. That dog barks for thee.
Oh.
Gillian,
Do I want to
you
use?
stave off. Yes, go ahead.
I want to use my inspiration on this.
Go for it.
I don't want to get fucked up. If I can avoid it. God damn it! Ah!
Alas.
All right.
Manix.
D20.
Give me a D20.
Oh no! What's in that?
Somebody lost an eye!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, this is so bad for you, too!
Oh,
Damaged
no.
your eye. You have disadvantage on ranged attack rolls and perception checks that rely on sight, but advantage on intimidation checks because you've got.
Hey, there's
This
that.
is the worst thing that can happen to me.
That's real bad.
This is my CNI. I need it.
See, and I.
Oh,
The
no.
one thing Manix is supposed to be good at.
That's right. The two things: shooting from afar and being perceptive.
Alas, you are. And I just gave you magical eyeglasses too.
It just crushes him right now.
Yeah, God, curse you, God.
Was I able to pilfer anything off of his body before?
No, you're not pilfering anything off of his body.
I have.
Kick
You
him.
You know what? You know what, Kales? You pilfered his eye off of his body.
Oh.
Oh, something's hanging out of his shirt
Oh.
sleeve. What's this? Oh, it's an eye.
I don't
I
need
did-
this.
I did walk around with one of those cute little monkey things on my sword for a while.
Yeah.
No, you should take the glasses and say, "Oh, he won't need these anymore."
Alright, I still got one good eye.
So
Judge you
I
already.
actually have disadvantage on con saving throws because of my lasting injury.
Oh no.
That's
I'm
right.
being honest.
You
by
are
telling
being
you that.
honest.
So
happened?
a point of inspiration for that, right? I have an internal injury, lasting injury from the last time I died, and I have a disadvantage on con saving throws.
I thought Chris had that.
Nope. I had a burnt arm.
I had it before I got healed.
Oh,
George,
I
hey,
love
cut him
this
down.
guy.
Wow, look at that! 2 18s!
Manix flips
My
it forward
honesty
and
has
comes
been
back.
blessed.
Yes!
But he
So
flips you a bird
good.
in front of his bad eye, so he can't actually see that he's doing it.
Isn't it great to be alive, Manic?
Oh, my eye!
You look
It
so
hurts so
I've
bad.
never felt so good.
Boy, Gillian knows the pain of being blinded too.
Yeah, I guess she could empathize.
Oh, we can always
Oh,
go
I am
back to
not
Camp Benton.
empathizing.
Hey, Manix, which one of my fingers are closer?
Oh, God.
What depth perception?
My depth perception.
And then you actually poke his other eye out.
Alright, that was Kalessa's action, so we go to George.
Alright. George feels pretty good. He's gonna try to grapple the old woman.
Oh, poor Manix.
I don't have any advantage or anything, right?
No.
Okay, she never got fairy fired.
She's not.
Ooh, a 16.
16's pretty good. Amazingly strong. Ooh,
What
she
the
fucking,
hell?
like, knocks you backwards. Like, no, you stay away.
All right then.
I am Nanny Pu'pu!
Remember this name!
Oh dear, I've poo-pooed.
That's how she got the nickname.
I need another adult diaper.
How dare you mock her? George, 16 is not going to do it.
Oh, it's not. Oh, that's right.
What's up?
It's either 17 or 18.
No, I forgot.
Back to the home I go.
All right, Nanny will attempt to do the same thing to you, George. She's going to try to grab you.
Oh my god.
No.
You will melt, my child.
Who is that?
As a reaction, can I help George somehow?
Grab his belt loop?
I think that's an action you have to take on your turn.
Sorry, George.
You can roll.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You can roll. Is your athletics bigger or your acrobatics? It's not. It's not a save. It's an actual check. I don't know which one's bigger.
I think it's the same. My athletics would have been bigger.
Give me athletics then. Jesus.
Yay.
He pushes her away.
Once again, the strength contest continues. Yeah, you feel this woman is coming at you, and you manage to just deflect her backwards.
How can you be so strong?
Ah!
You're like half dead.
Mm-hmm. Go to the tabaxi. We'll attempt to stab at her.
One of them gets advantage.
All right, we'll have it be that one. Nope. And then the other one. 17 hits.
Alright, our magic number is 17.
All right, Flask, the older brother of Tabaxi, stabs his sword into the old woman, and she finally gives a shudder and says, "Ah, ow!" And she actually collapses into the ground.
Wait, tell us about this well.
What's going on down there?
On her death, the hag screams this horrible death rattle, and then you hear the hateful but familiar cackling of a trio of old women as if they were all standing around you, and you feel the hairs on the back of your necks rise. Some of you might not actually have hair on the back of your neck. I don't know, whatever sensation you get, goosebumps. And you hear the voices say,
It's my back hair.
"Yeah, I bet they think something of themselves now, eh, sisters? Taking down the big bad witch of Mbala? A weak creature too set in her ways to move on after she devoured the stupid villagers. She did not have aspirations as we do, dear sisters. Is the hunter ready yet? Almost. Soon they will have a taste of our true power." And the voices fade as the mystical, you can see in the corner of your eye, like mystical mists kind of fading away.
Show yourselves. We'll take you all on right
No,
now.
no, we will not.
Right now.
Come back. You all
Sacrifice the backseat.
what? You all continue to hear the screams of the Flesh Golem down in the well.
For days.
Is there a lid or something we can put on it?
It is an open-faced well, and you still can't quite tell what's going down there. It just looks like almost the murky water itself is just attacking this creature. As he gets battered around, and every time he tries to work his way to climbing back up, a giant almost tendril of blackness just comes up and smacks him down. And he's got all these burn and scorch marks all over his body, and just eventually takes more and more down.
No.
I'm taking you out of combat right now.
Poor
and
Golem.
just narrating
We talked
this,
to him
but
while he's dying?
Yeah,
We
he's just.
talked
How do you feel about what's happening to you right now?
on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah, describe your pain level.
It's about a 4, I think.
Oh, you're
boy.
fine.
Yeah. You can take more. You'll be fine. Alright, I'm going back into their house to loot the hell out of this place.
Can I-
Yeah. Otherwise,
do like a-
through
And to get a net, right?
through several. Yeah, that's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Arcana check or something on that well?
Yeah, you could try to sense something magical about it. Give me, let's see, since you've watched it for a little bit.
Ooh, can I turn into it?
I
Oh,
don't
God.
think so.
Into a well. Just become a hole in the ground.
Rules for that.
The well animal.
That's right.
You know,
It would
Dan, I
be-
bet we could.
It would be a nature check.
Ah,
16. What does 16 get you? Background info, general strength versus party, unique attacks and traits. All right, Theron, you analyze this horrifying scene for some time in a very analytical manner, and from what you can tell, the bottom of the well appears to be kind of animating as if it were an ooze. And obviously, since it's a black color, you think of it as a black pudding variety of ooze. And that particular variety of ooze deals a lot of acid damage. And would be able to eat through a creature, even if that creature was immune to regular damage.
I know what you're thinking there. You want some of that.
Well, I'm thinking about shoving a flaming sphere down there, but I don't want to kick the hornet's nest right now.
Right, yeah. we don't know if the ooze will actually come out or not.
I will remind everyone that before we left, what was it? Camp Vengeance was the second place, or Camp Righteous? I don't remember.
Vengeance.
Vorn has that ability to hold a spell, which I just remembered because I found my note for it. He has a mass healing word that we can pop when we get back down from the thing.
He does indeed.
So,
Yeah. Would have been helpful here. He would have been helpful here in general.
oh yeah.
You still have an eye.
No, it's not. I blame Born.
Mannix, I'll help you. As George carefully carves out this old woman's eye.
Oh God!
Carefully, he says.
Horrified.
Carefully.
I
Carefully.
brought you an old woman's eyeball.
Here you go, Mannix.
It's like a worm crawling in it.
Yeah. It's probably got like cataracts and shit. I don't
You
want
just
that.
like tie the nerves together like
Yeah, exactly. Like you're hot wiring your car.
Oh God, I'm so weak that now.
pop.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh,
It's better than no eye, okay?
No,
Is it really?
It's so much worse.
Now
so
you're
much.
diseased.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, now Mannix is evil.
Yeah, now you see everybody as like food.
I see what the witches see.
I totally want to raid her house.
All right, Kaless. Inside the hut, you find a bubbling, foul-smelling cauldron in the middle, surrounded by just blood-stained tables, bones hang from the ceiling on bits of string, and the entire hut just reeks of death. Annette is still like.
Y'all wonder why I walked out and just stabbed this bitch.
Annette
I mean,
is still
Well,
huddled in the
Cannibal
corner
soup maker?
with a wide-eyed look. You did cut her bonds, but she was very much like in huddle hide mode.
Did the old woman heal her?
No, she did not. Insult to injury. And it says, "Oh, thank goodness you returned. That horrible creature told me to drink something that would help me, and the next thing I know, I woke up restrained next to a bubbling pot. I think she was mixing spices together." She says, I did overhear her muttering something as you all approached, however, something about needing to get her stash from the well.
Oh, there is shit down there.
There is something in there. I'm gonna stick my head out and yell that there's something at the bottom of the well.
You
Baron,
do
you were saying something about a flaming spear?
on one of the tables.
Nah.
You do spot several vials of liquids, plants, and other ingredients. You do find one pre-made vial of essence of ether. I meant to put that in here, but I didn't. Which is it's a poison, and it's an inhaled poison, but it works in a 5-foot radius. And any creature subjected to the poison must succeed on a DC 15 con saving throw or become poisoned for 8 hours and unconscious.
That's going in my bag.
The creature wakes up if it takes damage, or if another creature takes an action to shake it awake. Although the poison.
Throw it down the well.
Yeah, just throw it in there. And the vapors will just put the golems to sleep.
It's called the Essence of Ether. DC 15 con saving throw or poison for 8 hour. Oops.
I have a jar of alchemist fire we can throw down there.
Hours.
Let's just throw everything down there.
Throw all the things.
Just burn up whatever is down there, though.
That's a chance I'm willing to take.
Whereas if we just kill this golem or put him to sleep.
Well, I'm
Well, it's not
worried
the
about the ooze
golem
at
I'm
this
worried
point.
about.
Yeah, the golem sounds like
The
I would say
golem's
wait till
basically
the golem
dead.
dies.
if you guys wait it out, that
Oh.
golem's gonna die. I'll say that. Like, it is currently like
Yeah.
in the process of being destroyed.
Then we just have to deal with the use.
Yeah, just the ooze.
The secret of the ooze.
That
All
killed
of
the
us.
golem.
They killed the golem. That's right. No problem at all.
There are. You think you could try to. There's a number of like half-finished potions, and you think you might be able to attempt to finish them if you wanted to try your hand at
Like
potion
drink
making.
them fast? Oh.
Tell me how you feel.
Is that an actual skill?
It will be. Well, it would use a certain skill depending on the potion, but if you have proficiency in certain kits, that could
I have
grant you proficiency.
a herbalism kit
That sounds useful.
That sounds
I
useful.
have
for herbalism in
I
America.
have both the disguise and a poisoner's kit.
I have Smith's tools.
I also
I will hammer myself a potion.
have
a forgery
brewer
kit.
supplies if we're feeling saucy.
Ah.
There are 4 potions you think you could complete.
All right, time me.
There's a potion of greater and they would all take different skills and different difficulties, essentially.
Okay.
There's a potion of climbing, which would be a nature check. There's a potion of greater healing you think you could do, which is an arcana check. A potion of resistance, which you could use either nature, survival, arcana, or religion. Or there's a potion of fire breath, which would also be arcana.
So how would my poisoner's kit help me with that then?
That would probably apply to the nature one, which would be potion of climbing. That just means you would be able to use your proficiency bonus as if... are you proficient in nature?
No. I'm not
Okay.
proficient in any of those things that you said.
I am proficient in nature and survival.
So a poisoner's kit would allow you to be proficient in nature for the purposes of this, basically.
Well, I mean, that doesn't help me because my nature is a -3.
Well, I don't tell you that. So yeah, you guys
So
can make up
The poisoner's
to
kit's useless then.
up to one of each of these potions. Basically, there's 4 potions here. You could try to finish each one.
My Arcana is +3, so I'm guessing the ones that are only Arcana, I could probably try.
Okay.
Unless one of the kits helps with those that makes it better than mine. But
I'd have a +2 with the kit, I think. Well, I mean, I have an herbalism kit, so I don't know which ones that would help me with.
That would be probably the same one, the potion of climbing, the nature, and the potion of resistance. Sorry, for the nature ones,
Alright.
would be those 2.
I'm gonna try my hand at the resistance.
Okay.
and use survival. So 1d20 plus survival plus proficiency?
Correct. Which is, I think, still +2 for you guys, right?
Yeah. Oh, that was...
You needed all those bonuses.
17. That's really good. All right, you definitely make that potion of resistance with no side effects or anything. You are 100% sure this is a potion of resistance, which at the time that you drink it, you can choose to gain resistance of one type of your choice for 1 hour. So of any damage choice, any of the damage options.
Does this sound like something someone might want? Or I can keep it.
I mean, honestly, if you drink that before you go
I was
into
thinking
bear
me
form,
or George.
yeah, I'm about to say
Basically.
like you right before you go into bear form or George is probably
Yeah,
the
and
two.
you can always drink potions as a free action.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll hold on to
So
it.
that
I
is
assume potions persist after you shapeshift, right?
oh yeah,
I would guess.
I think so.
so that is a potion of resistance.
Is it in just one type of my choice for an hour?
Yep, yeah, and there are of the 10 different damage choices. So acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, necrotic, poison, psychic, radiant, or thunder. You literally just choose one when you drink it.
Okay.
Actually, it says the DM chooses or determines it randomly from the options below. Nah, I guess I could have done a random one. Oh well, I'll let you choose it.
All right.
You made it so well.
You made the hell out of that potion, so...
All right, which one was the Arcana only one?
The Arcana only one was 2 of them, actually. It was the Potion of Greater Healing and the Potion of Fire Breath.
All right, I'll give those a shot.
Okay.
Ha! That does it blow up? What happens there?
You made poison.
Well, normally I
think it's potion.
would give you a side effect, but since that one was so bad, you completely fucked that potion up to where it is just unusable.
Just drop it.
Yep, yeah, you basically you drop it and it just shatters. That was the healing one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You can still
here's
attempt the
next one.
Potion of Fire Breath. All right.
That's better.
That one you are able to make just like Theron did, with absolutely no side effects or anything. You are for sure this is a Potion of Fire Breath, as you mix the ingredients together and feel a lot more careful about gingerly handling the potions after you drop the first one. That one is after you drink it, you can then use a bonus action to exhale fire within 30 feet of you, literally like a breath of fire or burning hands. Anybody in that 30-foot cone must make a DC 13 Dex saving throw, taking 4d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. The effect ends after you exhale the fire 3 times or after 1 hour has passed. I should have had these written down. I'm sorry I did not.
I'm gonna hang on to that because it's gonna replace my range attack for a little while. Now that I've got a fucking eye patch on.
Oh, fire breath. So that is. So once you drink it, you can use a bonus action to exhale fire in a 30-foot cone. It's a DC 13 Dex saving throw for anyone in there, and they take 46 damage and save for half. And lasts for 3 uses or 1 hour. Yep.
Okay.
Smoke billows out of it.
Excellent.
There's one more potion you guys can attempt to finish. It's the Potion of Climbing.
What did that mean?
I'll try.
That was the nature.
Okay.
I have a +2 nature.
If you have herbalism, I'll give you your proficient. Are you already proficient in nature or no?
Yes.
Jesus.
Wow.
18. You guys really kick, well, except for that one. It's
One,
feast or
yeah.
famine with the potions. I'm not getting a chance to use any of my side effects. All right, you for sure make yourself a Potion of Climbing, which allows you to Gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour. You also have advantage on athletics checks when you climb.
Okay.
Potion of climbing. And those are all of the supplies in the hut.
All right. Well, do we deal with this hole now?
Advantage on athletics checks when climbing.
Yes. Well, you have the potion. Yeah, and the potion lasts for 1 hour.
Okay.
All these potions have 1 hour durations.
I mean, I've been thinking about that ooze. I mean, it didn't pop out when the golem went in there, and it could have easily climbed him to get out.
What, we're just gonna fire arrows at it or something?
Fire shit down the hole and see what happens.
The golem was already down there, and the golem could not get out.
How deep is
Okay,
the well?
here's how I'll start. I'm gonna take one of the Wookiee nuts. I'm gonna light it. I'm gonna attach it to the end of my rope, like to the end of my grappling hook. And from 10 feet away, so I'm not close, someone else can actually look down the well, see what the actual thing gets lit up.
So the ooze can climb out over with the rope.
Oh well, I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Will the ooze climb up a rope? I don't know.
I don't know. I'd rather not take that chance right now.
It looks
I
like
can
it's
throw 'em down
about.
there.
It looks like that water level is about 15 feet below.
Can I just drop my jar of alchemist fire on it? Fire plus poison makes boom,
You
so...
want to?
Wait, why do we care so much about what's in there?
There's something in
mystery.
there.
We have to know.
It's the mystery. Yeah, you're the one all of a sudden has a problem with this.
Caution, guys.
What have I told our party this entire time? Caution.
Caution.
Well, I'm
Prudence.
stepping back.
Prudence,
Have
brothers and
fun.
sisters.
Okay, so let's say I lit up a Wookiee nut and just threw it down there, just like a flare.
Let's say.
I didn't lower a rope down.
I'll look
You
over
said
there
that
until
it
it
looks
falls
like-
down.
Just throw the fire down.
Wait,
there,
why are
you're
you
gonna
doing
work,
that?
alright?
Just to see it.
For
so we
light?
can- yeah,
I mean
so-
that. Oh, yeah, that's helpful. Maybe just to see if there's something down
Yeah.
there worth getting. Maybe
So
before we blow it up.
Yes. So does the Wookiee nut, when it hits like what looks to be water
So you are doing that.
from our vantage point?
You shake a nut, throw it down there. You see it very much do the flare thing of going down. It's only about 15 feet again. At this point, when you throw it down there, you see like just body parts of the golem. It has been like just kind of melted apart, deceased, kind of floating down there in this murky water that occasionally just bubbles up.
Well, Flesh Golem's dead.
The Flesh Golem is dead. Yes.
So George yells out.
Scoop's on.
It's give me perception checks for everybody looking down there.
God damn it!
Can I have
Supposed to be
advantage
good.
since I have dark vision? I can see in the dark.
Well, it's no, it'd be the same. I mean, you're still getting the same light for everybody else. 23. Goddamn, George. Gillian is nicely covering over one eye in empathy for Mannix. She says to him.
Sorry, it's like
Empathy.
12. Yeah.
Definitely not mocking.
I'm doing what Gillian's doing, but with the other eye.
Yeah. George, you think for a split second when you see that light at some point kind of get swallowed up into the murkiness of the water go down, you think you see a small hole about another 5 feet below the surface of the water down beneath in one side of the well. You think you see kind of a little tunnel-sized opening in the one side.
Like on the vertical wall of the well?
Yes, but about 5 feet below the water line.
Alright.
It's a little ooze house.
We We need to evacuate this ooze, guys.
Evacuate.
sounds like medical advice. You're gonna need to evacuate all of the ooze over the next 48 hours. I'm very sorry.
Suggestions?
Can we with the light sinking in the water, can we actually see a differentiation between what looks to be an ooze and what looks to be water, or does it all just sort of, can we not tell?
It's difficult to tell, but you can. You're pretty sure the ooze is just kind of down there with the water at this point, just kind of swirling around in it.
Okay.
I don't see a
So
safe
the
way for
fire
us
probably
to get
won't
down
do
there.
a whole. Say it again.
I don't see a safe way for us to get down there.
I mean,
Wait.
I think we're gonna
Aaron,
kill it.
the potion you made protects you against whatever damage type, right? You just swallow that and just throw you
Jump
down
in.
there.
How about you
You'll
drink it
probably be
and go
okay.
down there?
You know,
I don't have enough hit
Hey,
points.
we're not in a rush here. Can we short rest for a while and get our HP all up and get our
Yeah.
shit back?
Yeah.
Like an eye?
Look at I. Can I get my eye back?
I need a few weeks to regrow this eye. I think that's how it works.
How about this? Let's just take the rope and lead it downwards, and then throw the rope in, and it'll just climb up and go down, away from us. Probably.
If I know my oozes, which I don't. It will just
How do you kill
live
oozes?
free.
Can you kill oozes with arrows? Can we not just shoot things at it until it dies?
So, with your
I don't
nature
know
check,
ooze
yeah, I mean,
physiology.
oozes, you would know that oozes do have certain immunities, but not a whole lot. You do know one of the problems with oozes is that they tend to split apart into multiple oozes if they take certain kinds of damage, and they can become more of a problem.
Oozy?
You're also pretty sure that oozes can climb.
Should they decide to?
Should they decide to, yeah. This one seems pretty content at just chilling down in the well.
Do we know if there's a way to befriend the ooze?
What's your name, ooze?
George, why don't you go down and give that ooze a nice big
I can
hug?
cast friends on it.
Okay, George is gonna throw some rations down.
Oh no.
I think at this
gonna
point
eat the
I'm okay
ration.
with not knowing what's down there.
I have some food for you, and he throws one pack of rations down.
Oh no, throw the hag for it.
I mean, you'd probably eat
It
that.
ate the golem. Yeah,
You
well, pat her
throw
down first. But
a package of like dried bread and leaves or whatever you've got for rations, and it seems to kind of sink into the water for a second, and you just see the blackness kind of envelop it, and just kind of a little bubble goes bloop.
I want to pat down the
I
hag.
still
to see if
think
she
it's
has
gonna
anything
eat
on her.
us if we try to go down there. I don't think that befriended it.
I have more where
But you don't know.
You don't know.
I have more where that came from.
Can I pat
Can we
down the
just
hag?
move on?
Theron is really scared of this hole.
I mean, I actually want to fight it, but we can short rest beforehand. So I feel like if we short rest to get our health up,
The Tabaxi turn
Get
towards
ready
you guys
for
and
a
say,
fight.
"Ah, you guys look real bad."
yeah. we had
Oh no! I'm agreeing with the Tabaxi. Kill the ooze.
That's how the DM gets it moving. The Tabaxi suggests prudence, and everybody's like, "No, we're not doing that."
All right, we're jumping
No,
down.
seriously, I want to pat down the hag.
Agreed.
I want to pat down the hag.
The hag has nothing on her, and it's super gross when you pat her down.
Then I push her into the well.
All right, you roll her body into the well. It gives a splorch sound, and it takes a little bit
What
longer,
else
but
can we throw down the well?
she just kind of slowly sinks into the well, and at some point, the different blackness kind of envelops her a little bit.
I just love that we're all just hanging around the wall watching this.
Yeah, it's like
it's like
kids in
throwing
an
shit off a
ant
roof.
pile.
We're all just sort of- yeah.
Yeah. What next, guys? What next? Find some
Quick,
else
go
to
Somebody
throw
get some
down
down
there.
magnifying glass.
Throw one of the Tabaxi in. We have two of them. No, wait.
I really want to know what's down there, but I don't have a good way of
I would not let anyone throw the tabaxi in. They're my friends.
They smile.
How about we dig a hole next to the well, all the way down, and then the ooze will move over.
We'll dig a better hole.
Dig an official ooze hole. This is how you evacuate oozes in the real world.
Just give us a couple of months.
This campaign has completely changed directions now. Alright, tell you what, why don't we take a break here and you guys can decide what you want to do with the hole.
I think at this point we're basically short resting while thinking about what we're going to do with this hole.
Yeah, either way we should short rest.
Are we short or long?
We end up doing.
Short rest or long rest?
It would be a short rest up here.
Oh.
Every once
Play
in a
your
while,
song, Gillian.
every once in a while, you guys see like a single terrafolk like patrolling the skies, and you do a pretty good job of like keeping out of sight. But you do know that they are still out there. But you can definitely get a short rest in. But let's take a break, and we'll come back.
There. We're gonna fight that ooze.
We'll come back with a short rest. All right, be back. Let's say 10 minutes and then we'll short rest and then deal with the ooze. The conundrum ooze. think we're coming back from our break time. Mostly.
Great.
Indeed. Alright, so... Yeah, you guys are in the middle of short resting. Some of you have done that. Some of you might still need to do that.
Right. No, I have not.
You do get Gillian's Song of Rest.
Yes. Is that per hit dice or is that once per short rest?
I think it's once per short rest.
Okay. Maybe the next one.
The end of the short rest. Each of these creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have your headphones, or
I think she had him on a second ago.
okay.
Well, you don't have your headphones on, Heather. How have you ever thought about that? Don't want to mansplain to you, but
Oh my god.
I'm just saying. Yeah, let's do that. So, fuck me. I've had 4 temporary hit points from something since last session. Oh, it was the root.
Did you not get hit last session though at all? Because I'm pretty sure you would have lost those first.
I'm sure I would have, and I forgot that they were there. But also, I think 4 hit points would not have made a difference with that golem smash. I think I was at 10. And I think he did 14 anyway, so I think they're just gone. Well, that's not good. All right, that's better.
Spend those hit dice.
Yep. 12, 18. Nice. All right. 9 plus 18. Oh, I was actually too much.
I'm overhealed.
I rolled too many hit dice.
You do not have that much hit points.
Yep, I don't have that many hit points. All right. So, Kaless and Gillian and I have... Are you going to do any? Theron?
I'm going to roll one more.
Oh, my roll 20 throws up. Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, there's that she was having problems. She just restarted.
Alright, I'm going to refresh roll 20.
Good Lord.
What's it doing? Oh, I'm like...
It's completely frozen. I can't see... I mean, it's just a completely frozen screen.
Oh, okay.
My final breath, I cast technical difficulties.
Right.
It's super effective.
Always.
Always super effective.
Always the most effective.
I don't see George at all. I don't know if he just never came back from break or...
Yeah, I don't think he ever came back.
He's still...
Or hasn't come back yet. Symbol, whatever the pattern.
So I think he still needs to roll hit dice also. Oh, sure.
I think I had to restart her computer.
Yep, everybody's just getting a little organized.
Yeah.
Use this time to enter those potions in your inventory if you haven't done so. I forgot who took what. I think Reese has the potion of resistance and the
Reese took
potion
2
of
of
climbing.
them.
Okay.
The ones that he did, yeah.
You got the fire breath, and then Kaless had the poison.
Right. We broke the potion of healing.
But yeah, at this point, the fire golem has melted, or the flesh golem has melted away. That wooden nut that you threw down there, let you see the hole in the side of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Is Reese back? I can't see him. I just see the bear.
I don't see him.
I don't see him either. Yeah.
Okay, I see him rolling things.
Yep.
I hear him talking though, so I feel like he's there and can hear
I might need
us.
to reconnect. So let me know if he comes back.
I'm gonna try it.
This is the curse of going on break, apparently.
Reconnecting brought respect for me.
All right, I'll try it.
We're talking
There he
about
is.
There he is. That fixed one of the
Invisible
3
man.
issues we've got, I think.
Yep.
Hooray!
How weird they all just happened when we went on break. That's bizarre.
Also, he got angry at us.
Yeah.
Well, I know towards the end of the night, Roll20 sometimes craps out on me, and I sort of
Just roll with it.
roll with it. It's generally like at the very end for some reason.
Huh.
We're not at the very end yet.
I know.
Raymond's
Oh,
back.
George came back. All right.
Oh, one more time. Woo! That was bad.
That's
was
the
bad.
worst.
Can we hear Reese or no?
You have to
Hit the reconnect button and you'll be able to see him. Just takes one extra step. Reese is like has to ask
There
for
he
like
is.
there's like a permission agreement you have to sign before you can talk to him.
Are you sure
you
wanna
sure?
talk to Reese?
Are you sure you want to talk to
You're
Reese?
waving away all rights. if you choose
He's
to
been
talk to
convicted
Reese.
in several states.
We cannot confirm. It'll be a pleasant experience. Roll that hit dice. Look at those green bars going up. All right.
Yep.
Annette, do you have what's your hit
The
dice?
hell?
2d8.
You roll. I was reading your dice. Jesus. So if you multi-class, I don't think I've ever come across this, and you have to roll hit die. Do you have to roll a different hit die for the different classes?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, you get different hit dice.
right.
Yeah, but it lets you pick.
Oh, okay.
Good
I don't think
lord.
I've ever seen that.
Annette is not having a good long rest over here. Or a short rest. She gets the 1d6 though.
She's been scarred by the.
Yep. Wow. Alright.
All right. On my well-shaped back.
Yes.
Now
I'm
his
now
confidence
man
is
again.
back. He was shaken in that last fight.
It's time for the drop bear.
Drop it. Yeah, first he was like, I'm backing up as well. Now he's like, I'm going in. I'm invincible.
Oh no, the ooze! It hurts even more.
The bear form, it does nothing. It hurts even worse for some reason.
The bear flesh is so supple.
So going back to the idea of just putting a rope down there, I mean, why not just let see if we can get the ooze to climb out, so then the well is clear, so then we can just jump down.
Yeah, let's
there.
murder that ooze. Let's go, guys.
That's
George,
Well, my assumption
I'm not
is that
saying attack it.
No, I'm for that. That's a great plan. Let's go.
George has 2 ideas. Going off of Gillian's, George will lower the rope, and as soon as the ooze is climbing, he'll just take off with the rope in the other direction
Then I'll
and
kill
let
it.
everyone else explore the well.
to just lead the ooze on a merry chase.
I will lead the ooze on a chase. I will hopefully outrun the ooze.
I don't hate that
Just
idea.
just bait the ooze. Like,
Yeah.
Right. Choice number 2. Being a turtle, I'm probably the best one to do this, but I'm sure my shell would be able to handle the acid if I jumped in there.
But hold on,
Get
I don't know what that would
involved!
accomplish. Yeah, what? I mean, you would
Help
be in
me!
the well.
I'm in the ooze.
I can also hold my breath for an hour.
Is Heather back yet? I'm gonna try reconnecting.
Do we have to reconnect?
Did you
Wait.
get her back when you reconnected?
Oh shit. Yep. Hun,
There
did
she
you
is.
say
there she
something?
is.
Yeah, what the hell did I miss in the 5 minutes my computer was restarting?
Just the same
We're
thing. we were
throwing
doing
George
We're having
down the
some-
well.
We're sending our love down the
But
well.
it's voluntary.
going turtle fishing.
Oh dear lord.
I like your
We're
first
discussing
idea. I
our
really do.
ooztions.
No. Nobody laugh at that.
No.
No,
And
No.
no.
options.
He's
No.
trying so hard, though.
You know what? You're
Force
all
is
dead.
not
You're
getting
all
better.
dead. A meteor
Worse.
crashes into the plateau and wipes you off the face of the planet.
Schultz is no longer a place.
Salt is just a gaping hole.
Alright, George says, are you guys ready? As he
Okay,
pulls
so let
out
me get this
a
right.
hempen
You're,
rope.
you're going to put a
Darren
rope.
cuts his hand.
You're going to what do you call it?
Lower
Aggro
rope.
aggro the ooze by lowering a rope or whatever you're going to do with the rope.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to chase you out of the well. You're just going to run off into the jungle?
With the rope, yes.
Okay.
Never to be seen
all
again.
gonna go like hide while he does this. So
Yeah, we have to be like out of
Yeah.
sight so the ooze doesn't like decide to attack us.
Then are we gonna mug the ooze?
We're just gonna jump out.
Give me all your money.
Oh, I know.
I think the idea was we just get down in the well and we get the stuff, and then George outruns the ooze at some point.
No, I have a better idea.
I don't think we thought this through to the end.
I'm going to tie the other end of the rope to an arrow, and I'm going to shoot the arrow, and then the ooze and the rope will just fly away.
Or
I don't
you
think it
could
attach itself to the rope.
Um,
Just climb out.
just take the rope and put the rope down the hole that leads to the Terrafolk.
Yeah, but we're thinking that the ooze is conscious enough to chase after us, unless
I
we
think
do
it will
something.
be, yeah.
Or if the ooze just climbs onto the rope, then you just shoot the rope on the. I don't know. You shoot. Yeah, you shoot the arrow with the rope, and then just send the ooze flying. While
That's what I just said.
Oh, I thought you were saying something. I thought you were saying it was going to.
I'm guessing this ooze weighs more than 5 pounds.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna outrun the ooze. That's it. That's all I have to do. I can do it.
That seems reasonable.
That seems reasonable, yeah.
We'll figure it out.
All right,
Alright.
George takes out a rope,
Backing up.
and
We gotta all
lowers-
fight, yeah. So the
Everyone, hide in
Hiding.
the hag's hut.
he starts lowering the rope until it just barely dips into the pool, and he waits.
Okay.
Like,
It's 50 feet. It's 50 feet rope, so he's gonna stand a little bit over here.
Okay.
And he waits.
You feel a tug after a moment.
All right. As soon as I see the blacks of its eyes, I'm gonna take off.
You never see the blacks of its eyes. You just feel a tug on the rope.
You're enveloped by the ooze.
Do you want to react when you feel that tug, or do you want to wait?
How far am I from it? 5, 10. Let me see a little bit further. I'm gonna wait a little bit more.
Okay. You wait, and then it goes. The rope goes limp again, and you see like a little bit of like smoke rise off the
That didn't work.
well.
It worked, but you missed your opportunity. I
I
think
see.
you gotta. If I know anything about fishing from Red Dead Redemption, you gotta jerk hard when
Okay.
You pull up the rope, and you see that bit of the rope has just eaten away. Like it
The only
is.
way
Well,
to jerk it.
It has been melted.
Now I have 40 feet of rope.
That's right.
I need an acid-resistant rope.
Let me try this again. I lower the rope again, and I stand a little closer now.
Okay.
And this time, as soon as I feel a tug, I will jerk it out.
Okay. Give me a strength check or athletics.
Athletic skill check.
Yes.
Hey.
That's good.
Good. Yeah.
Come on, black pudding.
All right. You jerk it, and you feel like something big on the other end as you pull up, and it's like pulling just a lead weight when you pull it. I mean, it's just like you feel it giving a bit as you pull, and you go like 5 feet back in this one movement. Very good.
Okay. And I start running.
It's still taut. You can't really. I mean, you can run, but you have to drop the rope. You're still you're
Oh,
in
no,
a tug of
I'm-
war right now.
Oh, I see.
For your life.
All right, tug of war. Got it.
It would take another check for you to go another like 5 feet, and meanwhile you can see the rope beginning to get eaten away again, like the smoke's starting to rise.
Oh shit.
You
Maybe
drop
just
the rope.
attack it now. Just aggro it. Oh no.
With a critical fail, you drop the rope.
No.
Just
feel
go
the weight.
shoot with your bow.
You feel the
George.
weight slide down as the rope just slides
Did the
slowly
ooze-
back into the
let's
well.
Okay, I'm gonna creep forward and see if the ooze dropped all the way to the bottom, or if it's like clinging onto the side or anything.
I'm
Okay.
so tempted to do something right now.
Cannonball!
Gillian.
Aaron! Bristlebeard.
That's good.
Yep. At the end of all this, that would be the most appropriate.
Gillian, you see the rope sliding back down, and you see the ooze was about raised 5 feet up. This massive black undulating form, pretty much taking up the entire, like, what do you call it? Circumference, diameter, whatever, of the well, like being carried up a little bit, and the rope has fallen, and it is slowly, it is still clinging to the side, but it seems to just cling there for a moment. You watch it, and then it just gradually kind of, almost like spider climbs its way down, like little suction pads, back down into the well.
Sorry, guys.
Your rope is now in the well.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
it's gone.
Well,
Acid rope now.
it really doesn't want to come out, huh?
All right.
Plan B, just kill it.
George cuts his hand and just starts
Tempt it with
dripping.
blood. Oh,
Someone
okay.
needs to
I'm
check
not-
on
Blood
George,
down.
guys. How important was that rope to you? Good lord.
It was his father's
That's
rope.
nothing left.
God!
Or I mean, there also was like all this blood in the hut that we probably could have used to
That's
bait it.
true. Yeah.
He needs
George is
fresh
like, oh, that
blood,
would have been a
so
good idea.
Sorry.
Ow!
He's dripping blood down the well.
I'm going to be feeling this for weeks.
Okay.
It's just a scratch.
Yeah. You drip a little bit of blood. Doesn't seem to make like you drip a few drops into it, and occasionally the ooze kind of comes over to the area, and just kind of laps, but doesn't seem to do much else.
I don't think the
Doesn't
plan's
drip
gonna
anymore.
work.
Do we know what oozes eat?
Eats rations.
Probably.
From your original
Everything.
nature check,
That's
I would
it.
say you're pretty sure an ooze is a fairly omnivorous eater of just anything that gets in its path. Or that
Okay.
anyway.
He's just
Fine.
like us.
New plan. Remember those puzzles that we had to do where you had this well of water and like, how do we get the water?
I know the
Let's
water.
just start
like,
dropping. Just start dropping rocks in there.
or can we just flood it with water?
That's true too.
Because that was my other idea, but I don't know if we have like a big source of water that we can
Theron has that.
Well, Theron has a
Spell.
spell.
flood. You have. How much does that produce? Darren,
Sure, if we keep squeezing him, we'll keep making more.
What?
how much water does your water spell?
I don't know, like 8 gallons, 4 gallons?
It's at
Oh,
10
that's-
gallons. It's at 10 gallons.
Okay. Yeah, it's not
Well, that's
much.
not going to be enough.
Well, we'll just make you use it up, and then make you rest, and then use it
Alright,
again.
I'm really tired of this. I'm drinking the acid potion, turn into a crocodile, and then jumping down there. I have.
This was always going to
enough.
be the plan all along.
I'm also not opposed to this plan either.
Crocodile. Haven't seen that one yet. All right.
Whoa.
Theron,
right.
I'll let you roll hit points for this bad boy if you'd like to do that.
Sure.
3d10 plus 3.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than average.
Also, I'll cast Bardic Inspiration on Theron, so it just gives you an extra 1d6 for your checks, saving throws.
Nice.
I'll give you a hearty clap on the back.
Good luck.
Yeah, does anybody else want to do anything when he does this? When he jumps into the well as a crocodile?
I'm currently in midair.
Jumping crocodile. No, for the time being, I'm just
Letting it
watching in fascination.
All right, Theron, you drop down as a crocodile, and unfortunately, you are about the same size. I'm going to move you to the side real quick as the So you drop into the water, and the first thing you note is that it's really hard to see down here. The Wookanut has now gone down deep. It is still on, but you can see the well water goes all the way down about another 40 feet. So immediately around you is just kind of blackness. You can see the light
if we
above
see him
you.
go, if we see it start to get dark, I'm just gonna pop dancing lights underneath him.
Okay, I would also accept another Wookanut if you want to throw that every round.
That's light's a cantrip, though, isn't it? So you can just as easily do that.
I think hers
I
is
can
a...
only use
No, you
them
already
once
used
per
Fairy
day.
Fire, though, didn't you? Isn't that the same one?
No, they're different ones.
Well, here's what I will do then. Instead of even throwing a Wookanut, I will do what I was going to do before, and take a Wookanut and attach it to the end of my rope and just lower it like a fishing line just to light the area.
Well,
Okay.
Not necessarily even in the water, just far enough to where we can all see what's going on clearly.
Sure. I'd allow that. I'll just light this.
I immediately try to swim for the very bottom.
Okay, Theron, can you see now?
Oh, there's an actual map
Yes.
of the well.
Yep. Okay, so you flop down. You can see now Mannix has done his, basically the same time you jumped in to do that. You swim towards the tunnel, and immediately this pudding starts to go after you.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and put you all in initiative at this point. So we'll see where we get from there.
Crocodile's not very charismatic.
Surprisingly.
Never smile at a crocodile.
Wow,
Wow.
that pudding got a 1.
Real
Look at that.
bad, yep.
Do you get disadvantage on initiatives since you only have 1/9 now?
Don't you have disadvantage on everything? Since you have
Just a
1
horrible human being now. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna treat this as just everything was happening as you described it, but now we're like entering turn-based mode. So, Kaless, you get the first reaction to these events as they are coming up. So, Theron morphed into a crocodile, leapt down. Mannix is lowering a fishing rod with a Wookanut on it to light up the area. So you can see clearly about 15 feet down is a Theron crocodile hitting the water and going downward, and a giant black ooze that's taking up pretty much the entire, a good chunk of the well's area, coming towards him.
Okay. Well, I mean, not much I can do right now. So I'm just gonna pull out my fancy silver dagger and take a look at it and see how pretty it is.
Oh my goodness.
It looks very nice.
I can't do anything.
I mean, can we
that
see
reminds
it well
me.
enough to fire at it?
Sorry, we short rested, so you and Mannix can both identify your magic items. This is a weird time to do that.
Yeah,
but...
Oh, I didn't know it was magic.
we should
by
have
the way.
done that before you jumped in there. Yeah.
Theron's getting eaten by an ooze, but also magic items.
Let's stop. And look at magic
Theron
items.
looks up out of the well going, huh?
Yeah?
Okay.
Let's see, Mannix. Yours are the multi-jeweled lenses. They are, I think I mentioned they were like bronzed glasses with different kinds of gem in the lenses that you can click onto your eyes. This is so funny because you damage your eye.
My eye.
Yep.
I just put them all on one side. So
yeah,
it's just like a really
right.
long one.
So when you wear them, as a bonus action, you can click the different lenses into place. There's a topaz, a quartz, and a ruby. The topaz lens lets you see things up close very clearly. You have advantage on investigation checks that rely on sight. The quartz lens, you can see things far away quite clearly, up to 100 feet. Advantage on perception checks that rely on sight. And which is, I guess, cancel out.
Back to normal.
Yep. And or you can click a ruby lens where you can see emotional waves coming off of humanoids and advantage on insight rolls if the target is within line of sight.
Oh, that's actually really handy.
Those
Okay.
multi-jeweled lenses, they do require attunement. Kales, yours is a magical dagger called the Silver Light Dagger. It's a silver dagger with a glinting light to it. Once per day, you can use an action to focus its glinting light into a 30-foot cone of blinding light. Every creature in the cone must make a DC 15 con saving throw or become blinded for 1 minute. Affected creatures can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn. The dagger, once it's unsheathed and has not expended its use, it sheds bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light out to another 30 feet. Once the blinding light has been used, it no longer shines its light until the next day. Silver Light Dagger. And you can't turn its glowing light off unless, like I said, you use its blinding light usage or you sheath it.
So in that case, then you see Kales holding the dagger, looking down the hole. Holding the dagger, looking down the hole. Holding the dagger, putting the dagger away.
Do you have one of those for my thing?
Do I have what? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does my thingy require attunement?
Yours does not,
Sweet.
oddly enough.
Well, I mean, there's like, I could shoot the blob, I guess, with my crossbow. I mean,
we
Good.
I don't really have anything else I can do. Unless you really want me to drop that jar of alchemist fire on top of it. But
probably not.
There is water in there.
Only
too,
for what
should
a new
mention.
crocodile purse, but
I mean, is it better to attack it and split it, or to just let Theron try to get in there and get
There's
out?
only one way to find out.
so would you say that
Theron,
the
are you trying to go for the actual treasure and just get out? Or are you actually
Oh, or you have
Maybe.
to stay,
Oh.
You're pretty sure
That's-
not.
that's-
or
Not-
is it?
I was gonna say not every kind of attack would necessarily split it.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I assume it's somewhere towards the bottom.
The hole was 5 feet below where the ooze is, basically.
So not near the bottom. Like pretty much 5 feet below what the water line is?
Well, whatever. I go before the ooze, so
You do.
who cares?
Alright, so
I already let you. You're
The
basically
ooze-
in. Sorry, go ahead.
so the ooze is in within 5 feet of Theron.
Yes.
So that activates my sneak attack.
The ooze is preoccupied with Theron. That is true. Crocodile just entered its well.
Yeah, make sure I click on the right thing here.
19
How about a
will
19?
hit. It will hit the ooze.
Wow.
18 damage and piercing. All right, you shoot a crossbow into that ooze, and it appears to be effective, and it does not split.
Oh,
It
nice.
kind of recoils a bit at that.
That's great, because almost all of my animal attacks are piercing.
That's good.
Yay!
I think the bear has a slashing attack, and that's all.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Slashing logically would make sense for dividing, but yeah.
Bludgeoning.
Gillian.
Well, I will also attack the ooze with my crossbow then.
Yes.
Fire on the hole, everybody.
Yeah, I'm crocodile just in a well. There's just bolts flying
Yeah,
down into
yeah.
the water. Like it's fucking D-Day.
15 will hit. Yeah. Choo, choo, choo. Or 6 damage. George, would you like to fire into the hole? You're muted.
Sorry, I would like to fire in the hole.
Don't forget you have a magic bow. Did we put that in?
I did.
Excellent. Hey,
Hold
you know
on.
what?
I can.
A 9 is going to hit that ooze.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Great.
Oozes have pretty low AC.
Surprisingly low.
Surprisingly low, one might say. 13? Wow. You motherfuckers and all your sneak attacks, I swear.
That's why he did it.
Alright, Theron, you're swimming? Or attacking?
Yes, I'm going to briefly contemplating biting the ooze, but then I'm just going to go straight for the hole.
Alright, it will get an attack for opportunity on you as you swim by.
Okay. I will allow it.
Indeed, sir. 15 will hit the crocodile. Now, which one are you immune to?
Acid.
That was probably a good fucking choice. That was a good fucking choice. You take 4 bludgeoning damage as it still slaps you around with a giant pseudopod, but you are resistant to all of that acid damage.
So,
Well, resistant is half, isn't it?
Oh, sorry. Resistant is half. Yes, you're right. God.
okay.
You take 9 acid and 4 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Dear Lord.
So 13 total. So
Yeah.
you do feel that acid
Probably
come
was
in
a good
there,
idea if
but
we-
yeah. And you're
What's
not
the hit
wearing any
points of the
armor,
crocodile?
so it doesn't melt your armor.
That's
yeah.
good. That's a 48. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm down at 8 hit points.
Oh boy. You
Yeah.
gotta get out of there quick.
Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, I'm looking for that
You got any
treasure.
Okay.
Hit points? What?
Huh?
So you're down to 8 hit points?
Yeah, crocs don't have that many hit points.
He's a crocodile.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
All right, so you go down. Shoot, where did I?
I still have another 49.
Yep, you find the hole and you swim down. There's enough like wooka nuts and lights down there. You can kind of see.
Just piles of looking nuts.
You swim through a tunnel and go about another 10 feet along this underwater tunnel. And at the end of the tunnel, you see a sack, a like tied off sack, lying down on the bottom, just very inconspicuously.
I'm gonna grab that sack.
Okay. So let's see.
Your
You
mouth?
did.
What else?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
You little croc hands.
So that was 10 feet down and 10 feet out. So you've gone
Okay.
20 feet, and you're right next to the ooze again.
Okay.
There is a rope I'm holding on to right above the waterline.
And it can't react again, so
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
That's true.
Alright. If I... Well, I don't have another bonus action this round.
What did you use your bonus action on?
Turn into the crocodile.
We started initiative after that.
Oh.
Just like Gillian did her bardic spray. Like I let everybody set things up, and then we did initiative.
Okay.
So you still have your bonus action.
Well, for funsies then, I'm gonna turn into a giant lizard.
I didn't expect that.
Not even go through Theron form this time.
Nope.
Just straight from one animal to another.
All right, this is gonna break your initiative. It was 15.
And I'm gonna climb up as high as I can. So I did 20, so I guess I can climb up 10 feet.
Yes, which puts you
Yep.
5 feet below the top.
Alright.
Oh, wow. All right.
Mannix just grabbed the lizard.
Yeah. I mean, at this point,
Let me see.
Let's see, I'm gonna roll for put you back in initiative.
Actually, can I bite the ooze before I climb up the rest of the 10 feet?
You still have an action, so yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It was a free action just to grab that bag. 14 will hit.
Wow, that was
3
terrible
piercing.
damage,
You can add your bardic inspiration if you want.
It does hit. As you bite him, however, you feel that acid in your mouth.
Oh no!
And you are resistant though, so you take 4 acid damage.
Okay.
As you feel it like corrosive, like eating away in your mouth.
Oh god, you're gonna have the worst cavities. Lizard
My
cavities.
lizard teeth.
Let me see how many hit points I have.
Oh yeah. I think it was the same amount as the
-4.
crocodile, wasn't it? 3d10 plus 3.
Yep.
Boy, that acid resistance did you
Okay.
good. Ah, nice.
I know. Oops, wrong form.
4. I always just do it on your token, so. Alright, then I assume you're still climbing up the side?
Yeah, I'm 10 feet up.
Yep.
From
Alright,
the water.
so you are 10 feet above the water and the ooze, and 5 feet from the top, we go to Mannix.
If I can see the lizard coming out of the well and understand what's happening, can I literally run up and try to, like, just pull him up? 15. I don't know if I could actually reach 5 feet down into the well or not.
Yeah.
Pull the rope.
All right,
Pull
well,
the
the rope's
rope.
still set up. Yeah, well, he's not even hanging. He's climbing.
He's
got lizard
climbing
climb.
on it. Yeah, he's a climbing up the
He
side.
didn't need
Yeah.
my rope. All right. Here's
Right,
a
I
question. Here's a question. The quartz lens lets me see things far away quite clearly. Now, it's stated that all this does is give me advantage on perception checks against things that are far away. But might that also affect if I was aiming at something that was far away and had disadvantage because I only had one eye?
So the problem is, the quartz lens assumes you have 2 eyes, though.
Right.
Oh no!
Because it clicks into both
So-
eyes.
So is it only half as good?
So I don't think it works properly until you can get your eye healed.
I have so much time to read these books.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was time
All the
now.
time in the world.
It was time. That's not
Oh.
fair.
All right, well then, with my fucked up eye, I'll take a disadvantage shot at the ooze.
Are you shooting your eye at him?
Hey, you do know oozes have pretty low AC.
They do have pretty low AC, and 11 will
11
hit.
will hit.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
2
Do
damage.
that 2 damage to the ooze.
Pull my rope.
How would you like to kill that ooze?
That's right.
All right, the ooze's turn. It will begin to climb up the well
Yes!
and slap at the lizard.
No one melee attacked the ooze.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Does that hit a lizard?
Yep.
Oh, it does. Wow. Bad attacks.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Christ.
All right, so half
Ooh.
damage on the acid. So 8 and 9 is 17.
Okay.
I do believe
You
that
guys
makes
run away
it.
now?
Do what?
Done a 3.
Alex, you had. How much damage did I do before? 4
4.
damage?
Well, before. Oh.
so you were at
geez,
20,
Yeah.
and then you're at 3. Okay.
I don't see the lizard form, so.
Oh, maybe that's why I didn't set it up right. Oh, I don't think I made that. I don't know. I didn't have that one right. I don't think
Whatever.
you've used the
I'm down
lizard
to
yet,
30.
so I didn't have that one set up correctly.
I could have used a spider. Sorry.
No, I like it. All right, so it is now hanging on the edge with you. We go to Kaless.
Okay. Wait, so we're not attacking?
So
Just
far, everybody's
range
been
attack it.
attacking the ooze, but Theron is making it out with the treasure. But he looks really fucked up now after that.
Covering fire.
After that bludgeoning.
Because I mean,
His
if
skills
it's,
are hanging off.
if it's within 5 feet, I could use my rapier and attack it.
They are.
You'll take.
They're not. They're not on the map yet, so no, they're not in melee range yet of you guys. They're still like one more
Oh.
square beneath that.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Is my active heroism boring for you?
Being so tall is tiring for me.
21. Good lord, this damage.
Shit, we just need to let Kaless attack everything. This is
I mean, that's been working out pretty well so far. Alright, that ooze recoils as you splinter off ooze parts out of it.
That's all I can do.
Gillian. Both ooze and the lizard are looking pretty bad.
Shoot the lizard.
Slash it.
Yeah, time to make a choice. Wait,
oh god! Oh god! A lizard's climbing out of the well! Kill it!
but you're just gonna scurry out on your next turn, right?
I don't know.
Aaron?
Presumably.
I mean, you're only 5 feet from the top.
I might go back in.
Seems like you're okay without any healing or anything. Alright.
Oh, yeah, don't-
Again.
Yeah.
I just realized I didn't even roll for the tabaxi. They're just back there like, go guys!
How's it going?
8 damage.
Go slime. Go slime.
Say they're
Yeah.
tending to something.
Annette, who's still.
Yeah,
Fuck
she's
that.
still a little hurt. George, that ooze is looking real bad. Almost.
They're
as
just
bad as they were.
muttering under their breath. I hope that slime eats them.
Please God.
They want us to
Let
die.
this all end.
I probably do not get advantage, right? No sneak attack or anything.
You do because it is
You get
the ooze is
Sneak
adjacent.
attack, just no advantage.
Right.
Mm. Will a 7 hit a ooze?
A 7 will hit an ooze.
Wow!
Oh,
This has got to be the
Alright,
lowest
then.
AC creature I've ever
That's
seen.
gotta be. I don't know.
The ooze is not interested in dodging. It's just a big fucking pile.
George jumps back as he shoots one arrow.
That arrow sinks in true. The ooze is still undulating, but it looks like it is not long for this ooze world.
He's gonna do a really cool thing where as he's in the air, he draws another arrow and
Ooh.
shoots it again.
Ooh.
Maneuver.
There's natural
See.
limits.
No, yeah, no sneak attack on that one.
All right. George,
Nice.
you leap into the air
Wow.
and let loose a second arrow, and that one, just when the ooze reaches up to swipe at the lizard, you shoot the arrow right into that like arm appendage, and the ooze suddenly recoils back and shudders and falls into the well.
Now it's all go swimming.
In the acid water.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we are out of initiative. Theron, you can climb back out, ooze free.
All right.
So it occurs to me that we could have just stood up here at the top and just shot arrows down front.
Well, I mean, we know that now, but we didn't know it could climb the walls.
It can climb the
And
walls.
someone would have had.
You don't know what would have happened had nobody been down there with the ooze, because it was happy at attacking whatever was down there. If you guys were attacking it while it was down there, it either would have pulled into the... I'm being a little out behind the scenes here. It either would have pulled into that tunnel out of sight or just climbed up out and attacked. But because Theron was down there, it was happy attacking that, and then you guys did the right thing of like
Yeah.
just helping out, basically.
Yeah. You tank the ooze and make
But
sure we got
I
the
enjoyed
trigger.
all these deliberations of how to deal with the situation. That's very fun for me. When
I like that basically half our session, I don't know, the first hour of the session was defeating Nanny Pu'pu.
That's right.
And then like the rest of the session was, how do we get this thing out
How
of
do
a
we
well?
get this thing out of the well?
We don't even know what it is.
We don't know what it is. It's something at the bottom of that well. Yep.
All right.
It's
Theron.
5 gold pieces.
That's right. God damn.
A lizard emerges out of the well with a sack
Oh, geez.
in his mouth.
I've never seen that lizard.
Yeah.
It's quite a lizard.
I just cough it onto the ground.
This sack, when you get close to it, whoever wants to look at it, appears to be made out of human flesh, like the Flesh Golem.
Lovely.
I'm
Nose
good.
in your mouth.
Yeah. How do you
In-
feel about that, Theron?
Inside of the
If
sack,
any of you get near it, I'm gonna like turn around and rear up and hiss at you.
Here. I'm not going anywhere to hear that.
I'll just flick you.
who's all right? Who wants to look in the sack?
I'll open it.
Somebody look in it. All right, inside of the sack.
I'll open it, but I'll let Theron Lizard take a look inside.
While he's hissing at you angrily.
He hisses in gratitude.
All the hits sound the same.
All right, you find inside 6 onyx gemstones that look very nice. 1 magical scroll. I'll have to look up and see who actually reads this spell. I should have written this down. Okay, Gillian, you...
He didn't think we'd get this far of this session.
No.
That's right.
Gillian, you see a scroll of comprehend languages.
Yay!
Exciting.
Speak to the ooze.
It's a first level spell, lasts for an hour. And you can speak to things. You also find what looks like a pearl. If at first it seems like just another gemstone, but it seems to be this pearl has magical powers emanating off of it.
I'm gonna look at the pearl, then look at the eye socket and Mannix. Look at the pearl.
That's better.
We can go ahead and identify this for now, just assuming you'll get to the next rest. But it is a pearl of power, which does require attunement. But you can speak. You can use an action to speak the command word, which is Mbala, to regain a spell slot of up to 3rd level. It can be used.
I need
it can
that.
be used once per day.
Yeah, I mean,
Once per day. That's pretty
if we
good.
don't give it to Gillian, we're never going to hear the end of it. So just give it to her.
I think you should store it in Mannix's eye slot.
No, why are
Yeah.
you?
Why do you people
You know
want
how
to keep
cool that would be?
putting things in my eye socket?
No, we're gonna put one of the onyx gemstones.
Oh God!
Maybe he doesn't want anything in his eye socket. Also, it's probably not an eye socket. It's probably just like a scratch over his eye. You guys are wanting to do terribly
Oh.
unnecessary
Teary eye.
surgery.
It's just
We scooped it out.
Oh.
Someone found a spork.
Yeah. Nanny Pu'pu had all kinds of good tools in there.
yeah.
Gillian just has to look at Mannix, say Mbala, and she gets a spell slot.
Oh God!
And his eye glows.
His eye lights up. The cable just
Then Mannix suffers some PTSD because that's where he lost his eye. And
it hurts so bad.
Wait, so you get the pearl and a scroll of languages?
I mean, someone else can have the scroll of languages.
We can't use it.
Yeah, only you can read that one.
No one else can. Well, them's the breaks.
Damn right, I would absolutely hoard that shit. So Gillian,
Who has bitched more than anyone else about the lack of spell slots during this campaign?
Exactly.
maybe your DM threw you a bone.
I may sound like.
Theron carries the broken dead body of the crocodile form.
Oh dear.
and lays it down,
You
stares
leave-
at Gillian going,
I don't think you like shed the bodies when you transform into
he,
different forms.
he doesn't. I just wanted to do that.
Well, thanks, Baron. You did an excellent job.
Well, I'll pocket those onyxes. Maybe we'll use them at some point to bribe somebody. Or
Hey, I don't.
No.
something. Baron gets nothing.
Theron gets nothing but terrible
Wait a
memories
second.
of acid burn.
The only thing you see is Mannix's hand going for the onyxes and Cleve's dagger just coming down right in front of it.
All right.
I'll
No,
take two
Matt-
of the onyxes, and you guys can have the rest.
I'll take another 2 and you 2 can split the last 2.
What, me and George?
Yeah.
Mannix
George?
reaches for it but misses.
Right. He's like a solid foot to the right. He grabs up. He's full of dirt. God damn it.
That's great. All right, the Tabaxi suggests you all get the hell out of Dodge now that you've
Shut up,
which-
Tabaxi.
which you you came here. What you wanted to do, which was to actually see the surrounding land, which you did.
Yeah.
We came on the sightseeing
Why
tour.
did I accept
Yep.
it?
Every once in a
one
while,
mission.
you see a terrafolk flying overhead, but it seems to steer clear, even if it does see you. But you guys can head
We
back,
went back down the same way we came?
Do what?
We went back down the same way we came up?
That appears to be the only way down. I mean, there are other ways, but they're not going to end well if you just jump.
Yeah.
I go to the edge of the plateau or cliff and arch up and hiss as loud as I can in triumph.
Your lizard body must be just disgusting with acid, though, right? Like,
Yeah,
It's pretty bad.
I'm missing an eye.
He looks real fucked.
Look it out, yep.
Also, why are you making all these sounds when Terrafolk are just patrolling?
Just hissing at them.
The glory of battle.
I want to toss one of my onyx chipstones to the Tabaxi.
Okay.
All right. Why
What
are
did
you
they do?
wasting
What-
one of your
The rest of the
onyx?
party's always like, wait. River
What?
takes it up.
I have been kind to the Tabaxi this entire time.
I thought you were just going to keep the 2 onyx stones for yourself out of greed. I could accept that.
But charity to the
Charity with those
backseat,
cats
that's
people
too
out.
far.
Just give them the scroll of languages.
The Tabaxi accept it
I
greedily.
will-
They say, "Oh,
I will pocket Mannix later. It's fine.
thank you so much. We appreciate this very, very much. We'll try our best to keep you all alive. It is increasingly difficult. You all very, very dangerous."
Since I know Mannix basically can't see very well anymore, I'll just like use Steve's kit and be like, yeah, the rest don't matter. Just keep me alive.
You all head down the plateau, approaching sunset now at this point. You meet up with Vorn. Vorn looks very concerned when he sees all of you.
Really could have used you, Vorn.
How long has it been climbing down?
You've spent most of the day between climbing up and then Mbala
Okay.
and then coming down.
Alright, whatever. I'm not in lizard form anymore.
At some point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely been... how many do you have it? A couple hours?
2 hours now?
Okay, yeah, it takes more than that to go down the plateau. Quite the hike. But where would you guys like to go next so that your DM has some clues of what your plan is?
yeah.
I need to put... You're looking at the map, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So the things we saw from the plateau
Refuge Bay?
all the way across the island. We saw Orlonga, which is some UNT city. Is that what that one was?
So Orlunga is one of the places... let's see, it's in your quest log.
Yeah, like the chart different places.
Yeah, Orlong was once an ancient Yuan-Ti city, now a little more than ruins. You learned that Azaka said she once has been there, though didn't go inside the ruins. Mentioned an old temple still remains, that it houses a wise oracle. And it is one of the locations that Captain Ordame wants you to chart. And then you saw a shipwreck, which I haven't put the title on it. It's not Atazcock Claw, is the gorge down here. This X up here is the weird like shipwreck in the tops of the trees. And then the floating rock that Inette saw in her vision about red wizards was the Heart of Ubtao down here on the other side of the swamps. So those are the 3 locations you can see from Mbala.
Those all sound good to me.
Red wizards, red wizards.
Heart of Ubtao? That one does seem pretty interesting. A big floating rock out there in the middle of nowhere.
That's where Celeste wants to go. She has someone to murder.
All right. Heart of Ubtao.
You wanna head out there?
Oob. Yeah.
Okay. Then you will head out, and I think we'll go ahead and bring this session to a close, since now I can prep all that stuff. So thank you to Chris, Heather, Rochelle, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to everyone for watching. You can go to roguewatson.com for recaps, patreon.com/roguewatson if you'd like to support the channel. We're live streaming our D&D adventures every week. We'll see you all next time. No more harrowing cliffhangers for the time being.
Oh yeah, we actually had an ending this time.
We actually had a little bit of an ending to our Mbala excursions. I didn't think that would take 3 sessions, nor be so harrowing.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
That's right.
I didn't get us all killed. Yay!
Yeah.
Surprisingly, yeah.
And
I was pretty
so
worried.
much damage that hag. Holy crap. Folks, that hag had 90 hit points.
Ooh.
And you tore it a new one.
But and Celeste, I believe, did
36 damage in 1 move. I was like, all right.
All right.